What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, we're only about 2.5 weeks away from the upcoming D23, which will culminate on Saturday morning, September 10th, with another live in-person huge announcement from Marvel Studios. And considering how big they just went at San Diego Comic-Con and knowing that this is Disney and Marvel's own presentation, we're expecting them to go just as big. Well, this morning we got a brand new update coming from one of the industry insider Twitter scoopsters with an entire list of titles and casting announcements we can expect from the upcoming D23. We're going to go over the list in full, read through it. I'm of course going to annotate it where I can with other industry insider reports and speculate just a little bit, if this list is true, where they fill in the holes in Marvel Phase 6. We're breaking it all down, the latest rumors and reports regarding the upcoming D23 announcement from Marvel Studios. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing is for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway, which we are right around the corner from the next one. If you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so this list of casting announcements and titles is coming at us today from Marvel Updates on Twitter. That's at Marvel Updates. They've been rather active as of late, and the really cool thing about scoops like this is we're only 2.5 weeks away from knowing whether it was true or not, so their track record is in the midst of being proven. This is what they tweeted out at D23. Marvel Studios will announce the following: the cast and director for Fantastic Four, the cast of Thunderbolts, the Wonder Man series, the project dedicated to Hashtag Nova, the Halloween special, Shang-Chi 2, Deadpool 3, and Armor Wars. Now, right off the bat, I can admit that none of these are the bombshell that Avengers King Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars were, but I do expect that a lot of these series are meant to fill in the gaps that were left in Marvel Phase 6 announcement at San Diego Comic-Con. First and foremost, the cast and director of the Fantastic Four. We have talked about that at length at this channel. I feel like we cover it at least twice a week, and I am holding fast. If they don't have the director, they don't have the cast. This would imply that they have both, and we'll be presenting that at the upcoming Comic-Con. But need I remind us all, myself included, we are still 2 years away from the Fantastic Four. This would definitely be a very early casting announcement, and director announcement for that matter, if the movie is still this early in pre-production, unless they plan on giving it plenty of time to shoot and edit, which may be the case considering this is going to come within 12 months of the conclusion of the multiverse saga. It'll literally be November Fantastic Four, then we'll have King Dynasty in the spring, and then the next November will be Avengers Secret Wars. So there may be a lot of extra planning for the writing, for the direction, and how these are shot even semi-concurrently with those films to make them make sense. That's probably why they want a 2-year runway to get that project done. Now, the cast of the Thunderbolts is already pretty much pre-announced. A lot of those characters have featured pretty prominently in Marvel Phase 4, or even further back to the Infinity Saga, someone like Yelena Belova showing up in Black Widow and then again in Hawkeye, or someone like Daniel Bruhl's Baron Zemo, who was a part of the Infinity Saga and then a fan favorite from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So having the cast of the Thunderbolts grouped on stage will sort of be familiar, and if not a little bit nostalgic, as they announced that project, so I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. Now, the Wonder Man series, with Destin Daniel Cretton attached to executively produce and develop, is another project that's already been basically confirmed by the Hollywood trades. Both Deadline and Hollywood Reporter have both talked about it. Destin Daniel Cretton is officially confirmed for the project alongside directing Shang-Chi 2 in the upcoming Avengers King Dynasty, and there have been a lot of industry insider rumors lately about Marvel looking to cast this hero. So announcing the series, no surprise there at all. Now, the project dedicated to Nova, that also was confirmed by industry insider trades as being in pre-development. Wonder Man, the World War Hulk film, there have been a ton of those reports. So again, this is no surprise to see, and it was only a matter of time before they announced it. You'd imagine they'd want Nova in as part of Avengers Secret Wars, so he's definitely going to be introduced in one of those holes in the Marvel Phase 6 slate, which I think will also hold a place for Shang-Chi 2, which is on this list, and that was a no-brainer. We already know from a couple of the industry insider reports and some trademarks, Shang-Chi 2 was in the works, and it was also confirmed basically by the time they released the first film. Now, the Halloween special being on here, Werewolf by Night, I find that very interesting because Marvel Studios has ignored this project entirely. It's been reported on over and over again, but we haven't had a first look, an official acknowledgement, of any kind from Marvel Studios at all. There were light rumors that it was an absolute mess and that even at best it's very campy and shot in black and white, which would be way outside of the box from Marvel Studios, but it's a Halloween special, it's allowed to be weird, and maybe finally now at D23 they're going to talk about it. Now, as far as the last two projects on this list, first and foremost, Deadpool 3, I was totally shocked we didn't see Ryan Reynolds at San Diego Comic-Con and there wasn't a Deadpool 3 announcement. But we already know how far along they are in pre-development. They've gone past the point of getting the sponsors. They're actively working on the script. They have the director. Deadpool will also be a part of Avengers Secret Wars. So no doubt that's one of the films and one of the unreleased slate dates for Marvel, late Marvel Phase 5, early Phase 6. And of course, Armor Wars, the TV show is now starring Don Cheadle's War Machine because we don't have a Tony Stark as the original Armor Wars story did, was originally announced all the way back in San Diego Comic-Con of 2019 and has basically been on the sidelines the entire time. But both Don Cheadle and the writer-director on the series, they've all confirmed that it's still going forward, and Marvel Studios needed to keep something back for this upcoming D23 announcement. So again, that list in full: the cast and director of the Fantastic Four, the cast of the Thunderbolts, the Wonder Man series, the project dedicated to Nova, Halloween special, Shang-Chi 2, Deadpool 3, and Armor Wars are the rumored list for Marvel updates, the most recent rumored list for what we can expect at the upcoming D23. I will also be in the room live for that panel, so I'll be doing all the updates and reporting, talking about the footage that they show, which new projects they're announcing, and post as much of the footage as I can myself. So keep it tuned here at the channel for that weekend. They'll be streaming live updates, etc. Speaking of streaming, I will also still be doing the watch parties for She-Hulk, so if you stay up and watch the show, come by the channel and hang out with us. We stream here at the channel. I go live about an hour before. We hang out, talk about what's coming up, talk about Marvel theories or the news of the day, watch the show together, and then have after discussion. So again, if you're staying up, we go live about 2 a.m. on the East Coast, 11 Pacific. Come by and hang out with us. It's always a good time. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s. Every 20,000 subscribers, all the way up to 1 million. The next milestone is 980, which we are right around the corner from and will easily hit by this month's end or next. So if you want to be entered to win or for any of the other future giveaways, all the same rules will always apply. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name All Fires. And this is another chance for me to ask you guys for your help, as I will be doing for the next 3 weeks. I am in a competition right now trying to win a live show for All Fires. That's my music project. I have not played live under my own title since COVID hit. Of course, it's a brand new project that started recording the year before. This would be my kickoff show, and I can win it with public voting, which for you guys is free if you have a Facebook account. I'll leave a link down in the comments in the description, and I'll only be bugging you for the next 23 days or so, but you can vote once a day, every 24 hours for free with a Facebook account, and you would be helping me win an amazing show. And a really, really cool thing for my career. So I would love you forever if you've ever supported me as a content creator and want to go one step further for free without costing you $1. Hit the link, attach your Facebook account, and vote daily for the next couple of weeks. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.